Welcome to the final pitch of BeChangeMaker 2023. BeChangeMaker is our popular social entrepreneurship training program by WorldSkills and EHP Foundation. And the program is really aimed to empower our young people who are passionate about making a difference in their communities with their skills and with their business ideas. And I am so happy to see we still have a full room today here with us. Thank you so much for choosing to be here to cheer for the team. And those of you who are watching us online, thank you so much for streaming in. I would like to invite the judges to please join us, of course. A very special thanks to our judges here, and Priscilla, who you know already from the previous panel. Please join us. And please let's give a round of applause for joining us today. So thank you so much for volunteering your time to supporting the team, and I'd like to give a welcome to Ms. Monica Fair, our Executive Director from AWS Foundation. And I have Priscilla, again, welcome, the Program Officer for Youth and Inclusion from UNESCO, UNIVOC. And lastly, Marcus Fretta, the Director for Global Policy and Strategy from HP, who is our partner for the BeChangeMaker. Thank you so much for you joining us. And we have our teams, our finalists are sitting just on the side of the room. They are very excited to share their ideas with you today. They will have 5 minutes to do the pitch and about 3 minutes to answer questions from the judges. And for you, the audience, you have a job, but a very fun one, is to choose your favorite team. You can vote. By now, use your mobile phones or your tablet, your computer to scan the QR code on the screen, or you could use vote.bechangemaker.com on the browser. Then you will go to this website where you can then register by using your email address. Remember, you can only register once, and once you're logged in, you will see the 5 teams on the screen, and you have the opportunity to score the teams on a scale of 1 to 5 based on the criteria that you see on the screen here. So just to make sure, and there's also a reminder for the judges to log into your voting tool now, and the audience, you need to score the teams as they pitch. Don't wait until the end as well, because we're gonna do the results right away after the last pitch. So, just want to check the teams are ready? Yeah? All right, let's welcome Medvax Health from Nigeria, the first team.
Thank you so much, Grace, for that introduction. My name is Dr. Chema Uzoma. I'm a pharmacist from Nigeria, and I have here with me Dr. Favor Ogidingbe, who's also a pharmacist from Nigeria. 500,000. That is a number I do not want any of us to forget, even long after we've left this room today. Because that is the number of sub-Saharan Africans who die every year from consuming counterfeit medications. With Africa having a double burden of chronic and infectious diseases, medicines and vaccines have always been our greatest weapon. Unfortunately, Research by the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency in 2022 showed that over 70% of medications being dispensed in Nigeria were substandard, with counterfeit medications killing over 500,000 sub-Saharan Africans every year. Now, the big question is, how have we allowed something that was meant to heal us to kill us? We are a team of pharmacists who are solving this critical problem by leveraging the power of mobile technology to revolutionize the way medicines and vaccines are being assessed in Africa. We are utilizing real-time data visibility to ensure swift access to safe medicines for all, especially for women like Nana. Nana was a young pregnant mother who I met during my clinical trainings in pharmacy school. She was pregnant and full of life. Unfortunately, something tragic happened. During delivery, she was injected some counterfeit doses of oxytocin unnoticed. Now, oxytocin is a very critical medication that is used to prevent excessive bleeding during childbirth, which is the leading cause of maternal mortality globally. As you would guess, this medication was ineffective, and Nana bled to death. Nana is not the only one. Over 200,000 sub-Saharan African women die every year from excessive bleeding during childbirth, despite being administered oxytocin, as 2 out of 5 oxytocin doses have been found to be substandard in sub-Saharan Africa. Now, the big question is it possible for healthcare providers, individuals, to have swift access to safe medicines, with Nigeria having the largest open drug market in West Africa, where counterfeit medications constantly infiltrate our pharmaceutical supply chain? Yes, it is possible. We introduced to you a solution by African pharmacists for Africans, the Medvax Health app. With our app, we're utilizing technology to connect users, health facilities, healthcare providers, individuals, and families to our extensive network of verified and licensed pharmacies, enabling them to have swift access to authentic medications at the best price.
How does this work? Users get registered on the app, upload their prescription, and fund their wallets. We pick up from verified pharmacies and get it delivered to them within a record time of 20 to 50 minutes. But how can users be rest assured that the medications they order are safe, are authentic, and from the right source? Users can utilize our barcode scanning features in order to get comprehensive information about their medications, such as batch number verification, manufacturer's date, and expiring date. The e-pharmaceutical industry in Africa is enormous, with over 34% active e-commerce users and a total available market of 1.8 billion USD. We aim to target a percentage of this by launching in Nigeria and then scaling to other African countries. Our target audience include healthcare facilities, individuals and families in need of emergency medicines and refills. We operate the B2B and the B2C business model. We will be getting 8% transaction fee from every order that has been made, logistics fee, and subscription fees for patients who would like to consult doctors and pharmacies. Our monthly subscription plans includes the free, the basic, which is $10 per month, and the premium, which is $15 per month. Yes, we do have competitors, but our competitive advantage makes us stand out. We provide high-quality assurance of safe and effective medications, fastest delivery at the best price. For attraction, we have obtained our operating license, partnered with 3 healthcare facilities and 15 pharmacies, and we have been able to carry out 1,000 interviews, and 80% of persons are willing to pay for our services. Our projected annual revenue is 108,000 USD with 200 monthly orders and 1,000 subscribers. In order to operate at full scale, we require about 30,000 USD, and we are doing this by crowdfunding, bootstrapping, and applying for incubator programs. Our next phase includes launching of our mobile app and aggressive social media marketing. Meet the team. We are a team of 3 pharmacists and a business expert with background in supply chain management, operations, and software engineering. A percentage of our profit will be given back to communities by organizing free health checkups in sub-Saharan Africa. 500,000 lives lie in our solution. Join us as we create swift access to safe medicines for all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Choma and Favor. Stay on the stage for the questions. I would like to turn to the judges now. Marcus.
Right, so this is working, that's good. Question, are you already working with other teams in other countries?
Okay, thank you so much. Currently, we are just working in Nigeria because we are a startup. We just started, so we do have some collaborations through incubator programs, but we do not have operations yet in other countries. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marcus. Priscilla?
Thank you for that pitch. Do you foresee any challenge that you can point out that is going to limit your success in this project?
Okay, one challenge we foresee may be the poor regulation from the National Food and Drug Agency. So we do hope that we are backed by the government, because that will also help us to increase the reach of our solution to the ends of Africa.
I think we still have time for a third question. Monica.
Have you been successful in raising any funds to support your project yet?
Okay, we've gotten through bootstrapping, we've been able to gather over $1,000, but that is all about that. This is one of the platforms, so this is the very first platform that we believe will be giving us our first funding.
All right, thank you so much, judges, again, and thank you, Choma and Favor. Next up, I would like to welcome Blue Crops from Colombia.
Hi everyone, I am Sebastian, co-founder of Blue Crops, and today I am here from Colombia to Dublin to talk about a critical issue that affects not only Colombia, but also agricultural communities worldwide. In just 1 year, farmers become susceptible to health issues caused by exposure to chemical agents. And just last year, almost 3,000 cases of intoxication with agrochemicals were reported in Colombia. Also, this issue is very personal to me. I work in a flower farm together with my family, exposed to these risks. Tragically, we lost a little brother due to health problems. He had transposition of the great arterias, TGA, a disease associated with pesticide exposure. Sadly, this is not an isolated case. We have heard similar stories in our region. So we are left with a pressing question. How can we reduce use of our chemicals in agriculture to protect our farmers and also their families while ensuring a good crop performance? In response, we propose to build a crop sensor device to measure important soil variables like fertility, moisture, and more. We help farmers to make informed decisions about an effective administration of our chemicals. We plan to offer this service for $30 per month, including technical support. Let me explain to you how this works in 3 simple steps. First, we take directly in the farm the soil sampling to get data using our sensors, dividing the area of the crop into specific points for measurement. Second, data is collected and analyzed using software, transforming the measurements into easy-to-understand graphics, like maps showcasing nutrient distribution or moisture levels across the crop. And third, farmers get access to this digital information about their crop performance. They can pinpoint their exact needs and even can share data with colleagues or experts. Our goal is to empower farmers to make better decisions for fertilization and irrigation programs, using agricultural inputs in the exact place and exact moment that is needed. For optimizing crop growth, farmers can monitor the crop and proactively detect problems at time. And most importantly, it leads for a less chemical dependency. This approach minimizes waste, avoids over-fertilization, and decreases overall use of agrochemicals. Regarding our financial potential and strategy, in our prototype phase, we plan to enter in the flowers farm market as an important crop in the region and buy experience working here. We plan to start with 5 farms in the first year and expand it to 20 by year 2, projecting potential sales of $13,000. Moreover, our solution is scalable and adaptable to other crops. We also envision to expand our services, developing more sensors and potentially acquiring agricultural drones after demonstrated value proposition. For this scalability phase, our goal is to achieve a 25% of market share in region to achieve a profit of $100,000 per year. And beyond, with our potential, we hope to start planning to reach an international market. We envision to offer a win-win solution for farmers' economy and for environment. By reducing chemical fertilizer by 20%, farmers can save 25% in cost and increase profit by 6%. Additionally, if we achieve success in our scalability phase, we could help to save around 82 tons of CO2 emission per year. And this just by addressing chemical fertilizers. We also plan to reduce chemical pesticides that represent a more significant part of the cost and they are more intensive in CO2 emissions. Also, we care about to create an impact on health of farmers and community. We aim to reduce intoxication cases, diseases, and even deaths. Worldwide, every year, around 11,000 death cases are reported from intoxication with agrochemicals. We aim to ensure that farmers can continue working without risking their life, health, and well-being. And to achieve all this, to date, we have created a network conducting 21 interviews with farmers as potential consumers. Receiving positive feedback, they are interested in applying new technology to reduce costs with willingness to invest in our solution. And through our network, we are influencing the change, creating awareness about the importance of this issue. We never stop. And we are Blue Crops, a young team formed for Marcela with experience in design and construction, and me in crop management and biotechnology. And we are motivated to demonstrate the positive impact of our solution on agriculture. So our call to action for you, support Blue Crops. Mainly in our prototype phase, we require $2,000 to finalize and produce our sensor prototype and to enter in the market. And in our scalability phase, after demonstrate our value proposition, we'll require around $50,000 to develop more sensors, potentially acquire agricultural drones, and to expand our team. Agriculture needs data to protect health of farmers, the environment, and to ensure profit. Support Blue Crops to make it happen. Thank you. And I invite you, there are jurists and public, to scan the link to visit our webpage where you are going to find more information about to join us in this entrepreneurial journey to change the agriculture from the Colombian mountains. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sebastian. Vera, so I'd like to turn to Monica to see if you have any questions for Sebastian.
Thank you very much. That was a very good presentation. Have you had a chance to pilot the tool yet?
No, not yet. We are in this plan A to look for fundings to finalize our sensor prototype, but we have experience supporting flower farmers in the supporting technical advisory in integrated pest management about how to do chemical fertilization, chemical pesticide application, so something like that. But we would like to offer more service supporting with this technology to the farmers.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that pitch. Have you factored in the cost of farmers' training and advocacy in your current capital?
Do you mean how about our costs?
Yeah, the training bit of it. How are you still going to do it? Is it within scope, the training of farmers, or is something that you will do later once the app is ready?
Yes, but our plan is to provide the sensors, and we are going to take the soil samplings from our team to the farmers. And we are going to support them, provided them the data that we collect directly in their farms. So they are not going to be to have this self-service or training to manage the sensor by the beginning of the prototype phase. They are just going to have a technical advisory about how to read and understand the data of their soils.
Okay. Marcus?
So what other partners do you have in country that you are talking to? I understand you have the 21 farmers. Who else is part of your ecosystem?
As part of the ecosystem, in our early stage of this venture, we have contacted with different flowers farmers that have more of 30 years of experience and they are interested in applying this technology. Also, we are complementing with one research group from the University of Cauca that I have studied there. We have access to these research components to complement the idea of our solutions. And also we have another company that is dedicated to metal workshops that complement another service that we would like to offer to the farmers, that they design of greenhouses. And this allows to offer a solid solution for the farmers.
Okay, thank you so much, Sebastian. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Next up, we have All Together from Azerbaijan.
This is Bahar talking. I have black long hair. I'm of medium height. I'm wearing white shirt and brown skirt.
This is Reyhan talking. I'm tall. I have brown baby hair. I'm wearing gray trousers and white shirt.
In 1975, a little guy, while playing with his friends, got eye injury and he lost his eyesight. He got visual disability. This created a lot of issues into his life. But his disability was invisible for 40 years.
Globally, 16% of population has disabilities. In Azerbaijan, this number is reported to be over 5.6%. People with disabilities often feel insecure to talk about their disabilities.
Why?
Because we still rely on the medical model of disability, which blames disability itself as a reason for exclusion from society, rather than recognizing societal barriers like inaccessible education, infrastructure, and employment. Here comes All Together. All Together targets both persons with disabilities, their relatives and close associates as key beneficiaries of the app experience, as well as businesses and institutions as key players that impact the experience of persons with disabilities.
All Together is an accessible mobile application offering free access to legal information and lawyers. Connects app users with disability health centers. Any app user can report issues to responsible bodies, specifically governmental organizations. Worldwide, approximately 3.7% of digital platforms are accessible in Azerbaijan. Many digital platforms lack essential accessibility features because they have not been tested with persons with disabilities during their development phases. We made a difference. We built our mobile application from scratch with universal accessibility features in mind.
Global digital accessibility compliance alone surpassed 80 billion. In Azerbaijan, this market is growing, developed by regulatory developments. So for business and institutions, our compliance service may align their products, services, workplaces with disability rights regulations and best practices. This will make them more inclusive, therefore attract more customers and employees, leading to increased profits and contributing to the quality of life and financial well-being of persons with disabilities. We offer customized-based service for companies considering their accessibility needs of companies.
We offer also companies and institutions to test the accessibility and inclusivity of their products, services, and workplaces with directly independent testers who are persons with disabilities. So, thereby, we will create new revenue streams for us and also create more job opportunities for persons with disabilities.
Our competitive advantage lies in our digital inclusive platform that provides straightforward content. Also, we offer free app use for persons with disabilities while charging businesses and institutions based on the size, complexity, and the demand of the organizations.
Our BCM journey started with user interviews, app development, user tests, and adding new team members. We also created new initiatives globally and locally.
Additionally, we built partnerships with 7 various stakeholders, such as disability rights organizations, educational companies, and law office.
We collaborated lawyers from other countries who will help us to create their own country pages on our platforms. We successfully received a lot of positive feedback from community. We also created our landing page. We received grants that will be used to cover our B2C model. We're also planning to launch our B2B model with 4 company contractors.
Our B2C model is set for release in November. Subsequently, we have plans to proceed with B2B launch, integrating artificial intelligence capabilities and building partnerships on a global scale. I am a human rights lawyer.
I'm a mobile developer. In the first picture, in the first slide, a little guy actually is our own uncle. Only 40 years later, he got his official disability status. We successfully tested some of our app features with him. Now he feels secure talking about his disability. His disability is no longer hidden.
We want to create safe space where individuals can openly discuss disabilities without feeling insecure, without targeted by stereotypes. We want to ensure that every person with disabilities enjoy their rights and participate in society on an equal basis with others. Let's do it all together.
Thank you. Thank you, Bahar. Thank you, Rehan. Priscilla.
Thank you for that page. It's very relevant to our needs currently. So just a question, have you considered additional languages to launch as part of this project?
Excuse me?
Absolutely. First of all, at the first stage, we are planning to launch our platform in dual language, in Azerbaijani and English language. But and then we are planning to expand to globally different countries. So we are planning to do partnerships. We have already talked to different lawyers from different countries. And
so we already partnered with lawyers from Croatia, Georgia, and Turkey. We're planning to launch it in United Kingdom and Australia. From TechWise, we will create multilingual localization features that will help to switch to different languages.
Marcus?
You have two different go-to markets, B2C and B2B. Which one do you think is the most important for your business growth?
Okay, that's a great question. I think it would be really great to grow the B2C model, because if persons with disabilities understand their rights better, they will actually for example, get their rights from other companies. In that case, companies will create the inclusive and accessible products for everyone.
Yeah, and also it's also important to make the company's product services align with the disability rights regulations, so that persons with disabilities, so the companies are ready to welcome persons with disabilities. So therefore, both are important.
Monica?
For your B2B model, do you have some targeted companies, size, certain industries that you're considering going after first?
Yeah, absolutely. As I mentioned, that we will build with 4 company contractors, 2 of them actually educational companies. We mentioned in our presentation that we have successfully did global pilot in the United States. It was directly accessible universities, specifically for persons with visual disabilities. After that test, we successfully built partnerships with our state universities and other educational companies. The next 2 companies actually is a construction company, because persons with disabilities really need physical accessibility for their places. And another one, actually, the companies that they have some services, but they don't have technology to create inclusive, to offer inclusive and accessible products for other companies. So we're going to partner with them.
All right. Thank you so much, Rehan and Bahar, and the judges.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Echo Joy from Chinese Taipei.
Hello, we are Echo Joy. I'm Kate, and this is my husband, Cliff. We are here to change your future, especially the future of our kids. Do you remember your favorite childhood toy? The one that accompanied you during bedtime, playtime, and more. This is my favorite childhood toy, Pinky. I miss her so much, and I have no idea where she is now. Every year, the world produces up to 150 million tons of toy waste, has a huge impact on the environment. Our solution is to create a fast and convenient app for the circulation of second-hand toys. Let's take a look at the story of Mary and Kate. Mary's house was like any typical families with children, had too many toys. One day, she organized some idle toys, took photos, and shared them to EcoJoy. Somewhere Kate was using EcoJoy. She loved the toy that Mary shared, so she sent a message, "I want this toy." After discussing the shipping details, Kate paid the delivery fee. Mary sent out the toy. Kate was very satisfied after receiving the toy, so she gave Mary a 5-star rating. Mary also received 5 joy points from EcoJoy. In the end, more and more people using EcoJoy to transform toy waste into shared joy. Every share is a meaningful help to the world, so EcoJoy designed a reward system to encourage people share toys to reduce toy waste. Our initial customers are families with children and organizations that have toy needs. Our business model: subscribers pay subscription fee to enjoy services. EcoJoy offers exposure to companies through advertising. Our user interfaces: after logging, you can enter a toy that you want to find or search by category. Then you can get a toy. Very easy, very suitable for everyone who is busy nowadays.
We have 3 plans for our customers. The free user can get a toy once. The other 2 plans can get more toys and rewards. And this is our interactive game to use form of advertisement. Can increase the daily active user. User can gain a parenting knowledge and eco joy, and our advertiser can enhance the brand value. We have done a survey and 3 interviews, and then 94% respondents are interested in EcoJoy and willing to pay for it. We are better than our competitors. Most people use online group to exchange toy, but the quality is unstable, and they don't have category to search. Most people are not active. We have 4 key features to win the market: sharing economy, reward system, rating system, matching anytime, anywhere. The toy market is still growing, and the second-hand toy market has even more potential. This is our prediction. We make $12 per user, and we expect 900 users in the first years, and we will have $7,000 and $5,500 per month. And we will cooperate with NGO and influencer to get bigger, and we will have $106,000 per month. Next.
This is a team that will achieve the goal of reducing toy waste. We have background in social education, software engineering, and e-commerce. We asked for $70,000 to speed up our project, but if we don't successfully get funds, we can still complete the project just at a slower pace. We invite you to join us in shaping the future of zero toy waste, but more importantly, to shape the world that our kids will live in. We are EcoJoy.
Thank you for your listening.
Thank you so much, Kate and Cliff. That was wonderful. We'd like to start with Monica, please.
Thank you. Do you have companies that you're going to target for your ad revenue?
Revenue?
About advertising revenue?
Yeah, the advertising revenue.
Okay, we will have setting after scaling up, and we will try to in interactive game is another module, because we don't want to affect our user experience. And then we will in our example, the puzzle game is a question: how many calcium in a cup of milk? So they can get the parenting knowledge every day. You can get any every day you have a question or other game. Maybe we can, after scaling up, we can get one day we have $1,000. Yeah, like this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Priscilla?
I'm just thinking about the toy manufacturers and whether they'll be on board to support such a project. Have you worked with any toy manufacturers to support this project, or to hear if they are on board when it comes to the circular economy and the reuse?
About security.
About working with toy manufacturers and other external stakeholders to see how they will support this use of reuse and of course, circular economy part of it. So my question really is, have you worked with other external stakeholders in developing this product and hearing what they have to say?
Like the toy companies, those who you have talked to, are they
We
getting your
will cooperate with NGO that cares about environment or parenting or any issue related to eco-joy. Yeah, thank you. And we also will provide special subscription plan to NGO like Red Cross, because we need them to help us ship the toy to the area that no access to get app or internet. Thank you.
Okay, Marcus, any last question? Yep, all right. Thank you so much, Kate and Cliff. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, our very last team. I hear you from Mexico.
Good morning, esteemed attendees. I'm Raul Velázquez,
And I am Sara Vergara.
and we are thrilled to invite you to I Hear You. First, let's be honest with something. The majority of our team has passed through anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and so much more. We just needed a safe space, a home. That's what I Hear You means to us, and we hope it can mean the same for you. Today, the world is facing three main challenges: high costs, long waiting lines, and limited resources, which keep creating stigma and discouraging people from seeking help. According to statistics, 100,000 lives were lost to suicide in the Pan American region in 2022. And close to 15% of the world's population is actually passing through some really hard implications when it comes to psychological disorders. This means that for each 100 people in this room, 15 are actually struggling in silence because of these psychological conditions. And around 2% of the health budgets are just allocated to mental health things. So this means that we must start moving now. But I Hear You offers a solution. We have an integrated platform that offers low-cost therapy, emotional support, valuable content, and so much more. Starting from Latin America, we are planning to expand globally to keep a far-reaching impact throughout the globe. We keep really close to our mission, which is to create high-quality, affordable services, and our mission to start shaping a bright future, tackling all the barriers that are in front of us. Or MVP, yes, thank you. Or MVP stands for Or Quality of the Business, which is allowing users to access to all sort of tools, which actually can access them to uplift their individual therapies and also to keep progressing with their skills. So how do people actually go through the I Hear You experience? Well, they first explore all our website and then start looking through the resources that we have. Then they start finding what best fits for them by actually getting tools, events, and getting together with our United network. So the market size is actually estimated to be around $36 billion when it comes to the mental health market. And we have some key data points. So the market is anticipated to get 36.7 billion by 2023, and almost 80% of the apps that are used are focused on depression, stress, anxiety, and meditation management. Our revenue model is divided into phases. Phase one is focused on growth, and phase two is focused on monetization. looking to get the B2B and the B2C strategies together. And we have these memberships that you can see right now on the screen, which are focused mainly on the people that want to get individual therapies, as well as for the ones who want to get company therapies. In our financial analysis, we strive, even amidst the worst case scenario, in order to make it better to just get monthly user growth of 15%, to actually break even in the third month, and to have our first 3 years around 13,000 users.
Now, to achieve our mission, we need to secure 12,500 USD as it is presented on the graph. What sets iHearYou apart is our commitment to accessibility and inclusivity through therapies and free emotional support, ensuring that no one's get behind. Now, this is the iHearYou plan for the next 4 months, basically just expand ourselves. Our project traction, we have 7 stakeholders. We have over 150 users eager to try our services. We have these pilots. We have already tested the plan, and it is working amazingly. People are happy to have our services. Then people have found a voice in iHearYou. They are feeling secure to speak about their fears and just to find their healing journey. Now, this is our website. You are more than welcome to go on it and find our resources. Our overview, we have already reached people in Colombia, Bolivia, Mexico, and any more countries. And now, in our global reach, we are getting to people through social media. We have held a lot of events right now, which have been successfully performed. This is our team. And finally, we are seeking for people who can join us and share our shared vision. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Raul. Marcus.
Thank you. How are you dealing with data security question, privacy issues?
Well, we prioritize a lot, actually, the privacy that our users are giving us, all the information. Whenever they are signing to our services, we want to really make clear that we are not using any of this data to be actually published on public, media such as Facebook, Instagram, and everything. It is just to keep it as an internal mean to just keep giving way more services which are totally adapted and fit to what the person actually needs.
Priscilla?
So in terms of just following that on that, creating that safe space where they can be able to really do group therapy and know that they're not going to hear the stories outside there. How are you going to ensure that safe space for the groups?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Before every therapy, we have consent forms, so each one of them can sign that. Also, because they are going into the therapy knowing that they are going to share their experience to overcome other hardships that they have created in their lives and to also support other people. So it is all very secured. We have the consentment also for the psychologists and for the users.
Monica?
So you have a lot of interest in individuals who want to use the platform. What's your plan to recruit psychologists and therapists?
Oh, meaning the country? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yes. At the beginning, we are planning to start in Colombia because where we are creating our headquarters. We are recruiting our psychologists there, and then we plan to expand globally to other countries.
Actually, we have also sent a form through social media. We do not only have this formal contract, but also volunteering. So how this works is that basically people can join and say, okay, I don't want to, receive some money because of my service. I just want to help people, as a charity service. That can also be done until this point. We have had around 5 psychologists who are already getting on board, and through our alliances with other organizations, we're getting more and more people who want to get involved, not only on the psychological part, but also on the mind ears, which are people who are just listening to the people, not necessarily giving advice, but just, as a company. So yes.
Okay.
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much, team. Thank you. Thank you, judges. All right. So I hope that, So now we are at the end of the last pitch, and then your job, the fun thing to do of the session is to finalize your scores, and for the judges as well. And while we wait, we'll just quickly automatically have the online result being available, and I'll be right back with you with the ranking and the biggest winner of BeChangeMaker 2023. So bear with us just a second. Thank you for waiting. We have received a lot of public voting. So we heard you that the website was at the end not working as expected, but all the scores have in, and the back end we have checked, the official scores from the judges are in. And I would like to invite the teams to come over to the front, just staying here as a group, please. When I was standing here on the side watching the teams, because Oliver and I and the BeChangeMaker team from HP Foundation have been working with these brilliant young people for 3 months, that 5-minute pitch you saw for each of the team, that was daily hard work for the past 3 months, working with their mentors from HP Foundation, the global network of HP, working with BeChangeMaker head coach, and then they've been taking online courses on HP Live, which is a platform offered by HP Foundation. So I think before we even announce the winners, we give them a round of applause, please. So what I would like to do is I'm going to go from the 5th place and then moving upwards to the biggest winner. And as I call you up, team, please go together with your teammate coming over here. And I would like to invite our CEO, David Hoey, also to be on the stage to award the team. So the 5th team of BeChangeMaker 2023 is Echo Joy from Chinese Taipei. Thank you. Please stay on the side. Stay on the side. All right. Number 4. Number 4, we have Blue Crops from Colombia. Gina and Sebastian. Thank you, Gina and Sebastian. All right. Top three. Number 3, I have I Hear You from Mexico. Okay, we're getting close. The runner-up of BeChangeMaker 2023 is Medvax Health from Nigeria. Number 1, the biggest winner of BeChangeMaker 2023, of course, goes to Altogether from Azerbaijan. Thank you so much for the teams, the judges, and all of you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's the end of BeChangeMaker 2023, and look forward to the program next year. And I would like to hand over to Laurence.
Well, thank you very much, Grace, and congratulations once again to our winners.